When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of B&B's week that was. The Bold and the Beautiful, a critic's week in review. Guilt was the emotion du jour on Bold and Beautiful. Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, felt guilty for not being 100% honest about the circumstances of her fall off the wagon. Piers Buckingham, Diamond White, and Carter Walton, Lauren's son Victor, felt guilty over their inability to keep it 100% with Sin Forrester, DeLone admits. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, felt all kinds of awful for the havoc her ex-husband wrecked, a classic case of guilt by association. And Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel, felt pangs of guilt over forcing a rapprochement between her parents, convinced as she was that her efforts were what sent Brooke back to the bottle. Of all the Bold and the Beautiful characters featured this week, there were 3 with clear consciences. Well, 2, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, was most certainly born without one. Actually, come to think of it, when I say there were 2 people with clear consciences, what I really mean is that Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, jumped on their soapboxes, revised some history in order to paint themselves as put-upon victims, and decided to revive the so-called Logan versus Forrester rivalry. Those 2 should feel mighty guilty about their actions, but they don't. Especially Steffy. That's a character who rarely accepts responsibility for any of her trespasses. Somehow, it's always someone else's fault, and she's always been written as someone with a distinct lack of self-awareness. This explains but doesn't justify scenes such as Steffy blithely dismissing Brooke as a source of scandal when Steffy herself conceived 2 children without the benefit of knowing who their biological father was. And how's this for logic? Steffy tells Taylor that she doesn't want her to stoop to fighting for a man, but she does want her to fight to bring Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, back into the family fold. Further B&B musings: not only is Carter incapable of being 100% honest, but he's also incapable of reading the room. He thinks that Grace was all sweetness and light with him, but what I saw on my screen told a very different story. The Bold and the Beautiful, BB, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Los Angeles, check out all the latest that's been posted on B&B Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Adblock test. Why?